welcome to my channel, Fat to Keto. My friends call me Jelly. I've used the Keto Journey to lose over 211 pounds. I am not done yet at all. I have at least 10 more pounds to go. Not really sure where I'm stopping yet. So let me go ahead and show you yesterday's Fitbit Carb Manager app and my sleep, and I'll go ahead and show you the weigh-in. Okay, yesterday's Carb Manager. I have to get used to the new way and what it looks like. I feel like I've changed apps, and I haven't. So I had 8 net carbs, 15 total carbs, 139 protein, 105 fat, 1,562 calories. So I'm right around the calorie range I want to be. So all the numbers are good. I even was under 20 total carbs. So like I said, I'm happy with those numbers today. Alright, so I want at least 7,000 steps. So I'm doing a slow clap there because it's only 5,706. And I got 7 hours and 42 minutes of sleep. An hour of it was deep sleep, almost 5 hours with light sleep, an hour and 47 minutes REM, and an hour 14 wake up. And for my weight loss, I guess I'm gonna 2 ounce it. Down I go. But at least I am going. Even if it is just 2 ounces a day, it is going. Alright. My second cup of collagen coffee, if you're new to my channel. I literally do 2 scoops a day, and I divide it between 3 coffees. So, try not to sneeze. Hold on. So, I've already been out to Sam's. Y'all will see me talk about that in part of the video. I'm kind of doing it all backwards right now. I have to go to Aldi's now. So, yeah. It is what it is today. So I went down 0.2 on the scale. It's more than 2 ounces. I forgot how exactly it works. It only goes to 10, not 16. So it is technically more than 2 ounces. And I'm just going down 2 points a day, which is fine, We're trying to get back down to my low because I shot up in water weight because of ibuprofen. And yes, I took one today. Yes, I took one yesterday. Yes, I've upped my calories and my, what I'm eating. I'm trying new things. Hold on. Okay, so I'm off to Sam's warehouse. I need to pick up some meats and stuff. If I can, I'll try to record in there just to show you what I'm getting. I'm not really sure I can. It's been a little hard to do that since the whole virus thing. The rules just changed a little differently. And I used my phone to scan my items out, which also makes it really hard to record, right? If I'm scanning the items as I put them in my shopping cart. So I'm going to go pick up a few things. Most likely, you're just gonna see it after I get it. I needed to go to Sprouts too and get some organic cream cheese and stuff, but I think I'm gonna wait. That way I don't eat it right now. I'm doing pretty good on my macros. The chocolate toffee keto chow is supposed to come sometime today, and that's going to be my main part of my dinner. So when I am eating it, because I'm breaking it up and not eating it all at once, and I'm eating it through the day, I'm eating it with the meal I'm eating. So I'm not going in there and snacking it on it all day. One, it's hard as a rock once I put it back in the freezer, and I have to wait forever for it to defrost at all. And when I mean forever, I mean forever. It gets really hard. It's like ice. So I have some with breakfast because I usually make it at the same time I make breakfast, and then I have it with my dinner. That's usually how I've been eating it, especially yesterday. I broke it in 2 meals, and most of it was ate during the dinner meal. So I might be able to tolerate the whole thing at once. We're gonna see. I think I just put way too much food in my stomach that night because I kind of would like, I want to eat the 3 meals a day. It's all about a calorie thing for me right now. I want to get my calories back to the 16, 18, 2000s because I had lowered them so drastically for a couple of weeks. I'm just doing an experiment, and yeah, I didn't lose any weight during that time. I mean, the one I lost like 2 pounds, but I lose that at 16 and 1800 calories a week, and then the next week after that I didn't lose any. So I'm just want to get them back up there. I don't want to ever lower them so much that hurt my metabolism, because I did that low during the summer because I wasn't hungry, even lower, and I thought I had hurt my metabolism, but I didn't. And the same with I'm getting really close to my goal weight. Like, I'm about 10 pounds away from my first goal weight, and I know I want to go down a couple of more pounds after that, just to give me some wiggle room on water weight, because I am going to raise my net carbs higher, and see how I feel and go from there. I will still be keto, but I'll be doing like a lot of people do keto with net carbs, like 20 or 25 net carbs. Some people I've seen do 30 net carbs. I just want more options, way more options. So yeah, so I'm just driving to Sam's right now, drinking my first collagen coffee of the day. It's 11 o'clock. I slept until 9:30 today. I'm really behind on everything. I've only gotten 2 videos watched today, and my video was late because it does not finish processing until like 7 a.m. lately, and 8, and I set my alarm and I wake up and I go post it, but I slept till 9:30. So yeah, I kept telling Google to go back to sleep. So it's a little late. Now, I have already gotten comments how y'all could hear me so much better, but like I said, I had the phone in my hand all day, cuffed around the microphone, and it picks up my voice better when I do that, even on the old phone. So we are going to see what it sounds like while I'm driving. Then maybe when I get home, I'll put it on a tripod and see what it sounds like there too. I really love the editing software. I just gotta remember to make sure that the food pictures, videos, aren't too high quality, because I don't want to have to use 2 different editors. And I gotta put my intro and outro, like I need to make a new intro. But I'm so close to my goal weight that I don't want to make one yet, because then I'll need to make another one, right? So it is what it is. So it's 3 years and counting, not 2, even though it says 2. Because in September I made 3 years on keto. It's a pretty boring drive. Let me see. I haven't tried flipping this phone around and recording while I'm driving, so let me give it a try and see what it looks like. This is not the pretty views at all. This is just headed to town, Vietnam, as people who live around here call it. And even though I'm from Florida, I was transplanted here when I was 10 years old. I did go back to Florida when I was 21 and lived there until I was 27. I came back because I was pregnant with my daughter. And then I've been here ever since again. So I've spent, it was an even amount of my life in Florida and North Carolina, but now North Carolina's 1. It's taken over. Since my daughter has been born, I've been back here like 16 years now. See, not a pretty drive going this way at all. Next time I head to Southern Pines, I will totally record that, because that's a little prettier. Okay, so I just got out of Sam's. I will show you what I got. I didn't really get much of anything. It's pretty simple. I got me some heavy cream and some chicken tenderloins, because that's what they had. I wanted just the breast pieces, but it's all good. And And that's it. That's all I got me. So I guess I don't even need to show you. It's literally 2 packs, which is about 8 days worth of chicken, give or take, and some heavy cream for my keto chow stuff. So yeah, and I got my mom chicken. They eat the thighs though, and I got her some heavy cream, and then of course I got my dad some stuff that's totally not keto. But yeah, and I'm headed to Starbucks to totally get my daughter a coffee that's not keto, because yeah, so 90% of the time she eats low carbs or keto, and then she still also eats but I wouldn't really call it keto. She don't eat high fat at all. It's just her trying to survive and be happy the best she can right now. And I'm sorry, but if the Starbucks coffee is going to make it where she doesn't just lay in bed and cry all day long and sink farther into a depression being locked in the house with this old virus, then guess what? Her mother's going to get her the coffee. Even if it's not the best on her body, I'm more worried about her mind right now. We can fix her body over time, but mind, if the mind goes, yeah, sometimes you gotta fix that depression before you fix anything else. Just saying. And yes, keto helps with depression, especially if you're a grown-up. But if you're a 15-year-old kid who hasn't been able to see her friends or do anything fun for a year now, think about that. Because I had some people make a comment that I shouldn't allow her to have regular coffees with sugar and stuff in them. First of all, you're not her mommy. Second of all, yeah, go back to 15 years old, lock yourself away where you cannot see your friends, you cannot go to school, you cannot do anything, and you get vertigo, so you no longer can even play your games that you love to play, like Fortnite and stuff. So now you can draw, and you've hurt your hand because you've drawn too much. Like, seriously, she cries with her hand. She's like done her hand like I did when I used to draw and do too much craft stuff. And then all your silly animes are all sad. Then the ending of your favorite shows, like Supernatural, devastates you after watching it since you were little. And everything else, how do you think you're gonna feel? Yeah, you're gonna give your kid the coffee and worry about her weight and everything else later in life, because you still got time to fix that. But you don't have time to waste when it comes to kids in depression right now, especially teens. It's pretty scary when you watch the news right now. So yeah, nope, I'm gonna give her what she wants, even if it's an hour drive with the windows down and the music blasting, which I love myself, so it's a win-win for me. If it's coffees, if it's whatever makes her happy right now is what this little girl gets, until this world stops being so insane. So since I'm sitting here at Starbucks, I thought I'd go over a few things that, if you have no problem with sucralose and stuff like that, that you could possibly order here. Yes, they have some almond milk you could use, but those aren't things that I know anything about because I don't drink almond milk, and I don't do teas or anything like that. So we're just going to go over stuff that I know and has personally tried. So they have a sugar-free cinnamon dolce, a vanilla, and a hazelnut. No, I don't drink the hazelnut. Syrups. And I always get an Americano, so that, you know, there's nothing in there but multiple shots of espresso and hot water. And then you can add like the sugar-free cinnamon dolce. They'll also put the butter in it for you if you ask for butter, and you can get it without heavy cream. I just normally don't like their heavy cream at these Starbucks. The ones in Hawaii, I like just fine. Every Starbucks seems to use different heavy creams depending on the local heavy cream or something. The truth is, I'm very picky with heavy cream. I really like Walmart brands. I like Land O'Lakes, and yeah, that's it. Member Mark and Land O'Lakes, and so far the other heavy creams has a weird taste to me. So I always get that usually, or I get it with no syrups and usually bring, which I used it all the last 2 times. I usually fill this up with skinny syrup, like toffee. I love the toffee one for these coffees, and then I always have my own sweet and low going on in the car because I don't like any stevia. I think it's gross, and I don't use Splenda. I don't like that. I don't like Equal. I don't like anything other than sweet and low, or monk fruit. But trying to buy monk fruit in little bags that don't cost a fortune is really hard to do. Of course, I could make up my own, but yeah, I'm a little too lazy for that. I'm lucky enough to do the syrup. What else? I'm trying to think what else is on the menu you could get. I don't know. I'm sure some of y'all have way more advice on what to order at Starbucks because you probably try different things, and I find something I like and stick with it, and I never move on. I am debating right now on getting one with the sugar-free vanilla, but I don't know. I have tons of carbs left. Like, I haven't eaten today. But I really love my syrups at home. And now that I have an espresso machine, I'm just like, why pay the $4 or $5 when I'll be home in like 30-40 minutes and just can make the one I know I absolutely love? Yeah, that's probably what I'm going to do. That is probably what I'm going to do. I'm kind of just rambling today. It is what it is type day. Trying to get out of the house, do a few things, but still stay safe. Trying to test this phone out. I could not record in the store. That was not going to happen. You have a lot of people that's kind of weird in stores right now. They kind of freak out. So, what's the point of getting the vaccine twice and you still have to wear a mask? Can anyone answer that for me? Hold on. I was so tongue-tied trying to say her drink just now. That was ridiculous. But yeah, I'm just a little confused on that. I thought the whole reason for getting the thing in your arm is so that you don't have to wear the diaper anymore. Can anyone explain that logic to me? Because I'm confused. What's the incentive to get it, the thing in the arm, if you're still stuck wearing a diaper? Now, I wouldn't, personally, me, the new one, I'm not getting a DNA changing one. Now, Johnson & Johnson doesn't change your DNA. It's the old-fashioned kind, but it's only 76% effective. But unfortunately, with my allergies, an allergist would have to sign off on me getting it, and I don't know any allergist that would approve me to get it. So, it literally says in our medical records, not even flu shots. So yeah, I'm just curious. What's the incentive? Like, if it works, then shouldn't you not have to wear the diaper anymore? None of it made sense to me. Is anyone else very lost when you're watching the government right now? And can I just say, Little Miss Redhead, I feel sorry for her. She can't answer a question straight because no one's giving her anything straight. Everyone's doing opposite of what they said they were going to do, and she is so lost, and she is coming after the most amazing personality, comeback, blonde chick, stand up there, can shoot you down in seconds woman, and now she's kind of very intimidated. Like, she is very quiet. They needed someone with a louder personality. She is going to be eaten alive. She's been thrown to the sharks. Like, seriously. And I do feel sorry for her because she can't answer a question straight because she's not getting answers straight. So, yeah, poor redhead. Poor girl. That would be a hard, like, job in the first place, much less following the last person who stood on that podium. And so, which I totally hope she goes into news, because I love her personality. She needs to go work for Fox, because she will shoot people down left and right. I love that. She don't take crap from no one. And so, I hate waiting in lines. I get bored, as you can see, because I'm rambling. And yes, if you're looking at my wrists, I have a Samsung Fit on. It's a real phone. And I have a Fitbit on Charge 4. So, this one never has the correct steps usually, because I put it on after and I don't sleep with it. It's heavy, but it is a phone line, so I always have 2 phone lines in case of emergency. And then I have my Charge 4. But I do love all the data points this one will give me, but the battery dies, so I can't sleep with it. Like, it will not last 24 hours. It is off again. It was 100% charged, and now it's... What on earth is going on with this phone? It had turned itself off. So I've been walking around with it turned off. It better be 100% charged. Let's see. I swear, it said it was on this morning. And it was 100%, and I've only been wearing it for a couple hours, so there is no way it would be dead. And I just paid this baby off. No, it's 100%. It just was, yeah. Did it count any of my steps? Nope, 0 steps. It did not count my steps today. I'm gonna have to figure out what's wrong with it. It doesn't like me. It doesn't like me. Okay, I'm shutting up because I'm just rambling. And y'all are probably like, girl, I'm turning this video off. So, yeah. Hey, hopefully I know where I was in the conversation because I got a phone call. So, yeah, I even went to net carbs instead of total, even though most days have been total lately. I'm also tried the keto bread a couple of days in a row, which I think is called Frank or Frisco, or I don't know. It's some company. It's black and red, but at Costco it didn't actually have the name of the bread on the package, but it looks identical to breads that everyone keeps showing me that they tell me kicks them out of ketosis. So I don't know. My mom's eating it right now. Remember, she's new to keto, so this is all like, even if it did kick you out of ketosis, she wouldn't be in ketosis anyways yet. The whole thing right now is for her to learn to not eat the little Debbies and rice and potatoes and pineapple and her oranges, okay? So us switching over to, and I'm not having her track away anything right yet, switching over to some green beans, lots of collards, cabbage, a salad, doing berries instead, and not a lot of berries. Also switching, having collagen coffees in the morning, not coffee. She does it with water and stuff instead. But just her switching the items over so drastically is what I think is best for her. I don't know everyone else's situation. For me, it was best to go cold turkey, but I'm not too sure now, because I really fell that first 4 or 5 months. I fell so many times. I got so sick to my stomach so much, throwing up, but that's because people had me convinced I needed to eat the bacon grease. Okay, when I started keto, the YouTubers I was watching at that time and the books I was reading, they were like, cook your scrambled eggs in the bacon grease, soak it all up and pour it on there and eat it. They had me convinced. Then I was eating bacon grease and I was puking my guts up every day. They had me eating hamburger grease and I was puking my guts up because I was convinced by them that that's the only way to do keto. You have to eat the fatty meat and eat the fat with it on that steak. You can't cut it off. Not true. You can do keto that way if you want, but I am living proof. You don't have to at all. You don't, because this girl drains everything. I air fry everything so nothing sits in any kind of grease. Even my bacon gets air fried. All of that grease goes down below the air fryer little thingy it's sitting on. And I pat dry everything. And I buy the leanest cuts of meat, like ground turkey. Lean hamburger meat with 3% in it of fat. Yeah. So you don't have to eat all that fat. And if you want to eat fat and control it, you can throw in some heavy cream, some butter, some cheeses. Eat the kind you like instead of from the animal that makes you sick. And if you want to eat it from the animal, yay, but I can't. So with her, that's what I'm doing right now. Just getting her used to switching stuff over. Before I bombard her with an app, or you need to measure this or you need to measure that, we just need to get used to the new food list that we're eating. So she had used the 2 breads this morning and made herself a fried egg and sandwich, which, you know, is different compared to eating cans of biscuits and stuff like that. I'm going to teach her how to make a gravy, like sausage gravy stuff. Or I'm going to make it and deliver it, something like that. So, right this minute, it was Dino that called me. And he is having to decide, because I've decided I don't want to decide, to pack his stuff up, ship it, and get a one-way flight. Or come visit. Because for him, it doesn't matter where he lives, because he can't breathe without me. He can't live without me. And when I'm with him, I can't be away from him, and I love him to death. And I love him to death now. But over the phone, he is a brat who picks jokes and drives me up the wall. And then I remember all those moments, and then I'm like, screw this, I don't know. And then I remember what it's like when I'm with him. We dance in the kitchen. We sing karaoke. We dance in the yard. We look at stars. We hold hands everywhere we go. I swear I barely can get him to let go of my hand while I go to the bathroom and pee. Like, seriously. There's no such thing as taking a shower alone. No, he can't be away from me that long. And I didn't ever think I was the girl who would like that kind of stuff, but I actually really liked it. And when he didn't, like, that's just, when I'm in person with him, I love all that mushy stuff. Over the phone, he drives me crazy. And I get it. We're on the phone too much. What are we supposed to say? So he makes jokes and makes me want to slap him. So, he will be calling me, hopefully today, because he's got things to do. Of course he is going to call me, with an answer of what he plans on doing. But I just don't want to be responsible. He keeps telling me I need to make the decision. Well, hell, today I decided I don't want to make the decision. I don't want to be responsible. Nope. He wants me to make every other decision in our life. That's fine, because I'm a control freak. I'll do it. But on whether or not he should come visit first or move in for, go ahead and move in, that's his decision. It would be way cheaper if he just went ahead and moved here, because we're talking an extra $700 to $800 in flights if he doesn't. And then he's gonna have to save up that flight money again, and he could have used it to ship his stuff over here. He's not bringing a lot of stuff, but it's gonna cost a fortune from Hawaii. So, yeah. I'm waiting to find out. Alright, so if I buy anything that's keto in Aldi's, I will show y'all. Remember, I'm not talking about clean keto. I will tell you this is clean keto. So let's get down to clean keto. It's pretty simple. Fresh vegetables, eggs, heavy creams, meats, not marinated meats. Like, you're gonna buy real meat, no marinated, because you don't know what kind of chemicals were in there, because we're talking about clean, right? Monk fruit is clean, so you're gonna have monk fruit, and I guess, you know, almond flour, coconut flour, those are all clean too. Your berries, nuts usually. Is that it for clean keto? I mean, there might be a few products out there, like my beef sticks technically is paleo. There's a few things out there. However, some people would say it's not really clean keto because it's been processed. The more processing an item is, the less clean it becomes. It dirties it, muddies the water. But all the ingredients in these beef sticks that I eat is perfectly 100% clean. I might eat them all. Like, I have more in my house, but I like to keep some in the car for backup. And oh, I do have one. So to me, these are clean. Now, to other people, they might be saying, no, they're not. So, extremely clean keto is buying anything not processed. Like heavy cream is like 1 or 2 ingredients. Buy cheeses with 1 or 2 ingredients, maybe 3. Like, any list of ingredients, it's not clean anymore. At least that's what I've been told by the clean keto police. Dirty keto is not caring what's in the ingredient list, meaning it might have the word sugar, but it's still 1 carb or less. It might have the word wheat, but it's still 1 carb or less. It might have maltodextrin, MSG, but it's still 1 carb or less or something. So that would be considered dirty. McDonald's drive-through, bunless, ketchupless type burger would be dirty. Really dirty would be a chicken breast from Popeyes. So that's like 16 carbs or less. So technically it's still in your daily carb count, but you got flour and it's deep fried and stuff. But yeah, I pray we'll have that when he comes. Now, if he's moving here, I'm putting him on keto. After the first week or 2, I'll let him try all this other stuff. But if he's just coming for a visit, I told him he doesn't have to be keto the whole time he's here, because there's tons of stuff he wants to try. I can't wait for the virus to go away, because I really want to take him to Cracker Barrel, because he's been making fun of it, saying it's a racist place. And he's not used to Southern foods, so this will be fun. He's used to Hawaiian foods, which will be weird for him to not have that no more. So I'm going to shut up and keep on driving. Might run into Little's too, because I need to get some bacon, and I might eat this. I don't know yet on my way back home. But I need to grab some more bacon and stuff and get it from Little's. So I think we're going to run into Little's first, and I'll show you my haul afterwards. I'll even pull out what I got at Sam's, even though I've already told you. We'll be telling you, because the videos are kind of all jumbled up today, because I'm learning how to use this new editing software and learning how to use this camera, and it kind of jumbles it up. It's a tiny bit harder, but it's going to be cooler and funner for my videos once I can learn to do it right. That's a plus with him moving here, is he says he'll edit my videos and help record me and be in my videos, so that's like a huge plus too. So I just don't think I can say goodbye to him again. Like, I don't think, like, when I left Hawaii last summer, I was in tears. I couldn't breathe. I had to stop on the bridge that you walk through the airport on, and was freaking out because something inside me told me I wasn't going to see him again, or I was never coming back to Hawaii, or if I do get to see him again, it's going to be a very long time, way down into the future. And like, I kept having those thoughts in my head, and the whole plane ride, I bawled my eyes out for 17 hours. So I really don't want to have to say goodbye to him again. I want him just to go ahead and move here, and so I don't have to say goodbye, and we can start life together. Because, you know, I'm about to be 43 and he's gonna be 50, and yeah, it's time to start having a life with someone who isn't going to do me wrong and I can build a complete future with. But anyways, I'm going in here. Okay, I'm going to show you my groceries I got today. This is the chicken. I got 2 packs of this from Sam's Warehouse, and I got 2 things of heavy cream. I got this from Little's. It's the bacon I eat. I think I got like 8 or so. I'm not really sure. I did get 2 yogurts. Not sure if I'm going to eat them. I bought my mom some as well, so if I don't eat them, I'll give them to her. Then I went over to Aldi's, and they had this. So I'm taking this down to my mom's, but I wanted to show y'all it. So, yeah. I mean, for someone like her, I think this would work really good. So we'll see if she likes it. I like keeping these on stock in case we ever go through issues of no meat again. I have tons of these, so yeah. I don't care about the ingredients and stuff. It'll just keep me from having to eat carbs. I also found these at Little's that I'm going to take down to my mom so she can have them. And they're uncured bacon, and that's the only thing she can eat. She can't have nitrates, anything like that. So, and then at Aldi's, they have keto cookies. Snickerdoodles, chocolate chip, made with almond flour. I'm going to try it, but I'm giving it to my mom. It's got sugar alcohols. Let's see, I'm not really sure which ones. But yeah, stevia. It's got stevia, okay. Almond flour, erythritol, coconut oil, all that kind of stuff. So yeah, this is what I got. And this came in the mail. And guess what? Hold on. So no, I didn't eat the beef stick. And no, I haven't eaten today. Yes, I've only had 2 coffees today. And yes, it is 4:10. But I'm about to eat this, and I'm going to eat this and some of the chicken breasts from last night, and I will show you. I'm going to eat it slowly. This will take it'll probably be close to the 5 when I get to eat. And I'm going to hook this on a tripod real fast, and we are going to try a cookie. I'm trying to not scoot back too far because all I have on is my bra and this thermal, which is completely see-through. We don't want to see my bra, right? I was changing clothes. All right, so we're going to try the snickerdoodle one. This is from Aldi's. It smells like cinnamon. It smells like the high key ones. It is a lot like the high key ones, I'm going to be honest. So I'm only eating that little bit. I'm giving the rest to my mom because I'm going to eat that chocolate toffee ice cream. When I get back in here, I'm going to make it. They are $3 a bag, so they are cheaper than high key. Smells like chocolate chip, looks like chocolate chip. Oh my god. It almost tastes like the raw. It really does taste like the raw cookie dough. The Pillsbury Doughboy one in the stick. Oh my gosh. Okay. Yes, I'm gonna go give them to her, but I was expecting to like the cookie dough better, or not cookie dough, but the snickerdoodles. But to me, it doesn't really taste snickerdoodly. It just tastes like cinnamon cookies. It needed more like sweetened monk fruit. Oh my gosh. Okay, I give this a 10 out of 10. All right. So 7 cookies is a serving. It has 9 total carbs. It has 3 fiber, 6 sugar alcohol. So technically, depending on how you do the math on your sugar alcohols, it's like 1 carb for 7 cookies. It's got 3 protein per serving, 5 fats per serving. Ooh, that tasted so good. So, so I am going to shut up, go take these things down to her, take her those little bites, egg bites, and the little spread. I'm trying to just make it easier on her. So don't yell when you think something's dirty, because that's not what we're working on right now. I mean, the ingredients does not seem like bad ingredients. I mean, coconut butter or cocoa butter, erythritol, almond flour, chocolate chip. I mean, they're not that really bad. So, yeah. Okay, I think I'm eating even later because somebody has insisted on climbing up on me. She cried until I sit down so she could get on me. And now I'm stuck. Oh, I forgot you. We'll be going back to Audie's and getting more of those cookies. My mom loved them and was like, oh my gosh, they taste like real cookies. And I love them, and I think they would be amazing, like chopped up in my ice cream on top of it. So yeah, so sometime this week or next week, I'll be going to Audie's and picking up more. Okay, I wanted to let it freeze up more, but I'm starving. It's 5:40 and I'm gonna go ahead and eat. And this is the chocolate toffee, and I'm in love. Okay, totally forgetting to record this. It is 6.5 ounces of boneless, skinless chicken breast and a piece of cheese. I think my calories are going to be way too low tonight unless I find something to snack on.